My name is Michael Harris. I'm head coach at Double Jab ABC. When I started boxing, I was 8 years old. Started boxing for Lynn. Had a great time there. Fell out of habits of going boxing when I was about 16. Started hanging around with my friends, messing around a bit. In the time from being 16 to 21, I did some weight training, but really fell into bad habits, and I was actually 21 stone by the time I was 21. Decided to turn my life around and change for the better, and started getting into fitness and trying to lose a bit of weight and really fixing my diet up. In 1 year, went from 21 stone down to 12 stone 12, and decided I was going to pass on the knowledge that I picked up in that time. I went for a fitness instructor course, became a personal trainer, and then started helping out down here back in the days when Double Jab was first basically making its mark. In that time, my dad took over as head coach, and I started becoming qualified to be a boxing coach. Since then, in the 3 years it's been running, I've gone from a level 1 assistant coach to a level 2 full coach, and now head coach of the club. Made some positive changes, and I really feel that this place provides a lot more than just boxing to people. And what better way to show it off than with a short video.
My name is Marnie Swindles. I'm 20 years old and I'm doing a history and politics degree at Goldsmiths. Boxing is a really tough sport. It's about being a fighter, it's about being brave, and it's about being courageous. And to define yourself as them things by being a boxer is a really positive move. It's all about respect, and when you spar or when you fight and you get out of the ring and suddenly everyone looks at you different, they put you on a pedestal and you're doing something that a lot of people can't. They're looking at you thinking, you're braver than me and you're tougher than me. And that's important to a lot of people, especially to me. What boxing's done for me is, where I'm quite an angry, aggressive personality anyway, boxing has allowed me to be that. Society doesn't. Society punishes people for outbursts of rage and aggression. They don't want that in the streets. And boxing takes it out of the streets and brings it into the gym, and allows people who maybe aren't academic and can't achieve wearing a suit and tie, allows them to achieve here in the boxing club, which is really important. In an area like this that we're in SC14, and there's a lot of troubled youths around. There's a lot of frustrated young people that depend on this place. It's a sanctuary to them, and it allows them, like I said, to achieve something that they otherwise probably wouldn't get a sense of. So that's why Double Jab, and that's why it's important to stay.
My name is Shanae Robinson. I'm 11 years old and I go to Deptford Green School. I used to do gymnastics, but I changed to boxing because I felt like I needed a new sport, and that it would keep me fitter and healthier and make more friends. Double Jab would support you even if you win, you lose. If you're not that good, they will still support you. They will bring you back to the gym, train you harder, and get you ready for another fight. I'd like to take boxing to the Olympics and then become a coach. I'd like to become a coach because there's not much female coaches out there, and I think you should have more girls in boxing. I think girls should have an opportunity like boys as well, because you can live a life where boys can be like girls, girls can be like boys, and you can have opportunity to do what boys do.
I'm Terry Chappendama. I'm one of the coaches here, so there's 4 of us, and between us 4, I think I'm probably the newest guy, so I've been here 2.5 years. These guys gave me an opportunity and they gave me a platform, and they said, you know what, we trust you to coach the guys that we're trying to bring through, which they didn't have to do because they barely knew me. And they backed me. They paid for my courses, and over time I like to think I'm slowly repaying that debt. Although you can't repay a debt like that. When people believe in you, and that's the ethos of this club. If we believe in you, we'll back you, and they back me. I back all the guys here, whether you're 7 years old or you're 57 years old. We'll back you if you give the club your all. And if I can give them the same interventions that I had, then God willing, they'll go on to become good citizens and good residents for Lewisham and go on to make their borough proud. That's really why we set the club up. We set the club up to put Lewisham on the map. to take people and show them the rewards that they can have from hard work. And if they apply themselves, good things tend to happen. And we'll see the results of that. We're a relatively new club and we're punching well above our weight. I always believe that even if the guys from Double Jab don't go on to be successful professional boxers, the most important thing is that they go on to be successful whatever they do. We just equip them with a platform to A, learn how to work hard, B, to sacrifice, and C, to see the rewards you can have from hard work. And that's probably the recurring message of Double Jab.
My name's Ali. I've a parent bringing my son to Double Jab for about 3 years now. He's come a long way. He's before he came here, he was all in his shell and that, and since coming here, he's built up confidence. Not only just here, to do with his school, dealing with everyday life, people and stuff like that, and it's just brought him out.
My name's John McKenna. I'm an actor and I'm a coach down here at the Double Jab Boxing Club. Boxing really is about winning, and winning from a philosophical point of view is a very, very important quality to have, because if you have the attitude of winning, then you can carry that through to sort of every aspect of your life. Boxing is known as the noble art, and if you come to a club like this, you'll actually realise that it really is kind of noble, because noble is actually kind of making your best effort towards something. They all make their best effort here, and at the end of the evening, it's great the way everybody shakes hands with everybody else. They all shake hands with the coaches. That is nothing that has been taught here. That's a thing that's kind of that's the kind of thing that's just happened organically. So, you know, there's the magic of boxing in there, and the sort of nobility of it. Also, you know, you need courage and perseverance. These are fabulous qualities. Plus concentration. I mean, you really have to work hard at quite a lot of it. All of it, in fact. I'm working mainly with the new people that come along here, so I'm sort of teaching them the basics. And I've got some fabulous kind of role models to work on, you know, old fighters that I've seen, old fighters that I've been in the ring with, experience that I've had, and it's great to be able to give advice knowing that the advice I'm giving is actually solid and workable, and I try wherever possible to have a philosophical base underneath that.
Ross Boyle, I'm from Strabane, County Tyrone. Been in London about 3 years now. Was out for a jog one day, found Double Jab Boxing Club, haven't looked back. I would say that this is home away from home. Sometimes if I'm feeling down, had a bad day at work, I arrive down in the gym, let off a bit of steam, see some close friends, people who share my love for the sport, my passion for the sport, and my passion for what the sport can do to people's lives, whether they be young people or people who are not so young, like myself. Where will I be, or where will the club be in 5 or 10 years? That's a difficult question to answer, but I hope that we're a well-established club, financially secure, unlike now, when we actually don't know if we'll still be functioning in a year or 2 years' time. But we've got a lot of good people here, maybe coaches and boxers and other people who help out, and the hope is that, you know, with the support of our members and the local community, we'll be here in 5 years' time.